Welcome to another episode of Secrets Recapped. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more content. An Englishman named Jack was trying to hitch a ride on the side of the road somewhere in France. However, no passing car bothered to stop. Maybe it was due to the sign beside him that said, "Don't give any ride to anyone on this road." Hours had passed but no one was stopping for Jack. He finally gave up and continued walking. While strolling, he witnessed a man and a woman fighting. He tried to intervene and the man left the woman and Jack in the middle of the road. As the woman and Jack got to know each other, it turned out that she was a native French speaker, and her name was Veronica. It was revealed that Jack came from the UK and didn't speak French at all. Moreover, it turned out that Jack had been robbed by thugs when he was about to return home. The thugs took his car, phone, and money and left him in the middle of the road. Veronica told Jack that she lives alone, and was planning to move to another country to start a new life. She then added that she's an orphan as her parents died from chronic illness. Later that night, the duo decided to go into the nearby woods to spend the night. While bonding around the fire, Veronica told Jack that she's been practicing signing autographs. When the sun rose up, Jack woke up with Veronica no longer at his side. He looked for her and found her in the lake, bathing. He then joined her, and they both swam in the lake for a while. After that, they continued on their way, walking on the roads in that area. Just as they were about to give up, a man named Grizzard offered them a ride. He was a native French man, and was not fluent in English. Veronica seemed wary of the man. Grizzard told them that he'd take them first to his house to meet his wife who used to live in England. Jack couldn't refuse Grizzard's invitation so they headed to his house. After they arrived at Grizzard's house, they were greeted by his wife named Mary. She showed them to separate rooms. An exhausted Jack immediately flopped on the bed and drifted off to sleep. When Jack woke up, he saw a box with a label Grizzard. He opened it out of curiosity, and found pictures of Grizzard and Mary. He also saw a photo of two children, one boy and a girl. Based on what he had observed, Jack was sure that the couple weren't alone in their house. However, neither Jack nor Veronica had seen another person in the house aside from the couple. After they all ate dinner, Jack joined Veronica who was smoking on the terrace. The two got personal, and Veronica told him that she used to have a brother. Unfortunately, he was run over by a tractor while they were playing hide and seek in the field. Sometime later, Jack joined Grizzard who was watching TV. Jack said that they needed to leave right away as he needed to meet his family in England, and Veronica had plans to start a new life in England. A few moments later, Jack asked Grizzard about his children, and Grizzard told him that he didn't have any. Jack wondered who the children were in the picture, but didn't press the matter further. The following day, Jack woke up and took a quick shower. However, the house was eerily quiet, and Veronica was nowhere in sight. Grizzard suddenly appeared from nowhere, with a hammer in his hand. He told Jack he just finished repairing the cupboard door. In addition, he also told him that Veronica left earlier and didn't want to wake him up. Jack got suspicious and freaked out. But when Grizzard showed him a letter written and signed by Veronica, he believed him. Jack was upset that Veronica left him. Then, Jack noticed something in the letter. He recognized the signature from what Veronica had been practicing. But before he could think further, someone knocked him out from behind. Jack woke up in a pickup truck he had seen earlier. It turned out that he was being abducted by a man named Delacroix. Delacroix didn't give Jack any information, and just fed him. Jack resisted and Delacroix retaliated by threatening him. It turned out that Delacroix was just bluffing and just threatened him so that he would not resist eating. With Delacroix out of sight, Jack tried to escape and succeeded. He made it all the way back to Grizzard's house and saw the couple about to leave. After the couple left, he went back inside and searched for Veronica. He then found her, locked up in one of the rooms. He untied her and they tried to escape. Just as they were about to go, the couple returned. The duo managed to escape, but not before Mary saw them running away. Mary and Grizzard chased them until the two couldn't run any longer. Veronica didn't give up on their plan to escape and took Jack to a cabin to hide in. Later was revealed that it was Delacroix's cabin. Delacroix arrived in his cabin and was confused as to why Veronica showed up by herself in front of him. Then Jack showed himself and threatened him with a shotgun. Delacroix took a step back and suddenly slipped and got impaled by a sharp iron rod. Then, Veronica hid Jack under a tarp. Grizzard and Mary entered the cabin and spoke in French with Veronica. Veronica referred to him as Dad in French. Grizzard could still remember Veronica as a child. It was revealed that Veronica had been lying to Jack the whole time and that Veronica was a psychopath serial killer who would kill anyone for no reason. For example, while they played hide and seek, Veronica killed her younger brother and mutilated him afterwards. Unfortunately, Jack was blinded by their circumstance, and refused to believe the couple. Mary tried to tell their side to Jack in English but before she could do so, Veronica beat her and she passed out. Grizzard gave up, knowing that he couldn't do anything, given the situation. Jack and Veronica ran away with smiles on their faces. Jack had no idea that he would also be killed by Veronica.